Hello, my name is Giang Vu. I am 27 years old. I came here from Vietnam in 1994 when my family was granted asylum to the United States. That was largely due to my dad, who attended the Vietnam War from 1973 to 1975, and he was in prison from 75 to 77. The war actually took a toll on my family because it tore my family apart, where my mother had to take care of us alone while he was in prison. He was in prison twice, again in 1982 for trying to flee the country under the communism regime. So after 1994, we all moved over here and we settled in Arlington, Texas. I have not been back ever since, but my dad has been back twice, and he said that the situation over there is getting better, but it's still not as where it's supposed to be. I would love to come back to Vietnam sometime soon. Hopefully, the situation over there is going to be better, and more equalities for people, more human rights. But in the meantime, I'm just pursuing an education in the United States. Hopefully my education could help the people over there when I have a chance to be back over there.
So, was the war worth it?
No, of course, there's always cost to any war, and I'm anti-war, and I don't think any war is worth it, especially casualties. It's not just about the money that are spent on war, or the people who risk their lives. It's also the aftermath of war that causes the rest of the problems that people don't really anticipate when they started a war. And I'm sure nobody intentionally start a war. But in essence, I don't believe that any war is worth it.
All right. So, ever since you migrated to United States in 1994, how was it? Was it easy for you trying to adjust to this culture and all of these fast-moving things?
Lucky for me, I came here when I was only 7 years old, so it wasn't that hard to adjust. But I mean, at first, I do remember there was a language barrier there was a steep learning curve for me to learn English. It's just a totally different language than what I was used to. But like I said, fortunately, I'm young at the time. I just picked up the American culture.
Also, like you said, there's no human rights at all. I mean, the basic human right a human should have is the freedom to live, and I believe Vietnam has it, right? The freedom to live.
Well, I mean,
If you have that basic right, why would you say that there's no human rights at all?
human right is not the right to live. Human right is the right to pursuit of happiness. That's what human right is.
Really?
Human right is the right for you to pursue your happiness in life. It's not about are you able to be able to sustain your life or not. That's not human rights. Human right is ability. For me, I believe human right is ability for you to do what you want to do within the scope of the law, of course, when you want to, how you want to, however way you want to. Being able just to live, that's not human right. I mean, an animal can live. Animal can live. I mean, nobody's going to kill them. But how are they living? That's the question.